Yeah, I honestly thought we could have shot better. You got to credit, Westminster. Um, we have a lot of respect for their program. We know a lot of their players. Obviously, Coach Dan Ritter, my first year, so they run good stuff. I thought they guarded us early in the game really well. But we missed a lot of layups. We probably missed 15 layups, and we missed quite a few chippies that we normally make. But what's happened with our team is we have a little bit of an identity now, starting to build that, and it's defense. When you coach college basketball and you're around it as much as I've been, you watch these games. If you just play defense, you got a shot. And I keep telling our guys, just keep buying into the defense, and they're doing it because defense will turn into offense.
Coach, 11 guys on the scoreboard today. Just talk about the contributions from everybody and how nice it is to get some guys 15 minutes in a game.
I think it's awesome. Ja'Cory, well done. Chris Shelton's been awesome for 2 weeks. He's had great practices. I love kids that work and then get rewarded for their hard work when the lights are on. He's a great kid. What's happened to our team is the older guys have taken real ownership of the program. Mike G, Dio, and even Shim in his second year. We got a lot of guys that have been back, been around it. They lead the program. And then our freshmen, they're willing learners. These kids listen. They follow those guys. And I think our transfers, that we brought in were good pieces. Of course, everybody, when they transfer, they're usually coming in with some good accolades, right? 15, 20 points a game, whatever it is. Chris Shelton got 10 a game at Hampton. Owen Long was a 20-point scorer at Maryville. What they're figuring it out is this level's a little bit different. You don't have to impact scoring, impact the team by just scoring. And I think all of them have bought into the defense from 1 through 11, all those kids. And it's good to get them all in the game because they all work hard at practice. Our practices are really competitive.
Coach, you're going into another Power 5 matchup against West Virginia. What do you want to happen differently this time around than what happened in the previous matchup against one?
Yeah, the reason we play this game, obviously, is my friendship with Coach Huggins. There's, in my opinion, not a better coach in the country. Everywhere he's been, he's made those programs. He's molded, from Walsh to Akron to Cincinnati to Kansas State to West Virginia. He molds the entire organization from, the managers to the coaches to the players, what he wants this thing to look like. So that's why we play the game, but it's really about the players. And his players really, really play hard. They're going to challenge you on every catch. Their defense is tremendous this year. He's got 2 really good scorers. And they've got a storied program. They've got a passionate fan base. We're going to play in a much more hostile environment than we did at Penn State. No disrespect to Penn State, but West Virginia's had a lot of tradition for a long, long time in basketball. So it's going to be a challenge. We'll have to have 3 really good days of prep. They're going to play tonight against UAB. I'll get my eyes on that game. But I know, how Huggs' team plays. They're a reflection of him, man. Hard-nosed and very well coached.
What was the importance of sweeping this homestand and maybe reestablishing the home court?
I told the guys before the game, part of my message was we're not going to be here for 3 weeks. We've got to leave a lasting impression on our fans. We got to get people to want to come back. They got to enjoy watching you play. So how do they enjoy watching you play? Play the right way. Just make the right play. You don't have to. A couple times, we made a shot. We're running back. We just run back on defense, and it's all about the next play. Just trying to get them to understand, like, as you win and as you build it, people will come. You saw that today, much bigger crowd. Those crowds will start to, hopefully, with what's going on in the country right now with all the cancellations, hopefully we get back here and these crowds can just get a little bit bigger. I think we just tied the second best record in school history after 10 games. I think the first was Coach Peters, a good friend of mine that got me into coaching with Coach Huggins. I think that year they won 8-2. So we're sitting at 7-3. I think all of us know in here we could very well be 9-1. But shoulda, coulda, woulda. I'm very proud of where we're at as a team. I'm really proud of our character of our team. And we just got to keep fighting. But, it was really important to wrap this thing up, especially during finals week. You got a lot of distractions with school, and just kids are busy.
Miles Hunter looked like he may have knocked his head.
Yeah, he's all right. He bruised his tailbone. He went in and kind of got knocked backwards, but there was nothing with the head. And that's the other thing. You want to be healthy. So I'm so happy we're healthy.
Coach, Westminster, they have a plethora of players, I'm sure you know, from the Youngstown Valley area. Just talk about their performance.
I love those kids, man. Like they're a team that knows how to play. They play very well together. They've got great thing going over there in tradition. He does a tremendous job of getting them to play the right way and recruiting this area. We got these new guidelines now. We're not allowed to shake hands, but I usually dap up Ritter because he gave me everything he had that first year. He's gotten really good. His brother Anthony's really good. The little guy, the point guard, Reese from West Branch. All these guys, we've known them. We know who they are, but we know them as people. I'm going to root for them, and I watch their games. To be honest with you, I approach this game as any other game. Somebody asked me earlier in the week, like, "Oh, you're playing a Division III." No, I have great respect for their program.